So good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another album review of the Shield Duna Couch. I'm your host Hector, and today we're going to talk about the brand new 7th album by the band Enter Shikari, which is a band from England, and they play like electronic core. So it's electronic music with some metalcore, and they mixed it, and they've been doing this basically since the beginning. And now they have put out their 7th album called A Kiss for the Whole World. And it's 12 songs, 33 minutes in length. And it's actually 10 songs because there's 2 songs that are more like interludes and outro. And it's a mixed bag of an album. This album won't be for everyone. I'm gonna get that out of the gate. The sound of this album is ultra, mega, happy electronic core. This is a supremely uplifting and happy record. Like usually in metalcore, there's some bands that they have some hopefulness to them, but they're not as happy as these guys. Like this album is almost like a celebration of life. That's why it's called A Kiss for the Whole World. The album title fits the music perfectly because this sometimes I think it's too fucking happy. It can get a little bit annoying, but let's talk about the tracks on this album. So the album starts with A Kiss for the World X, and that song starts like very upbeat with some like very loud electronic music mixed with some guitars on it. And I think it's a good opener. The only thing that this track I didn't like that much is that they overused those kids singing, and that's like a trope that a lot of bands have. Like they use a song and they have like kids singing the background choruses. Like Bring Me the Horizon does that as well, and it can get a little bit tiring sometimes. And in this song, I think like it's kind of a little bit overused. I would have preferred them to have not used it as much. So yeah, that's the first track of the album. Then they go into a track that when I first heard the title, I thought, oh yeah, this is gonna be the pummeling, like super pissed off track because it's called Please Set Me on Fire. But you know what? It's fucking happy. They're like, please set me on fire. And I'm like, I thought it was gonna be like the Mad song, but no. More electronics, and something that these guys do well is those damn catchy choruses. On this track, the chorus like stays in your mind, super catchy as hell. So yeah, it's an enjoyable track. One of my favorite tracks from the album, it's called It Hurts. And It Hurts has a little bit of kids like singing a little bit, but not as much, and so it didn't hurt the song. And it's all about the lyrics like, oh, you get up, like sometimes you fall and it hurts, but you get up again. So yeah, the lyrics are nothing that you haven't heard before, but it's catchy and I like it, and it keeps the upbeat momentum going. Then in the next track, Leap Into the Lightning, it goes on full electronic. This is like a song that you would hear in a rave. Like it's like Leap Into Lightning, and you would feel like you're on a mushroom trip, and you would enjoy this a lot because the metal is gone there. This is a purely electronic track that it would be if you go to a rave, it wouldn't be out of place. Then you have the first interlude, which is strange. It's called Feed Your Soul. And how can I describe this interlude? Do you guys, if you've seen Friends, do you remember the episode where Ross plays like a piano and he's like noise and he's like something like that? That is what this sounds like. It's like Feed Your Soul. And I'm like, why? I'm like, why? I don't know. It's strangely placed, and I don't know what's the purpose of that, having that there for a minute and a half. So I would delete that. It's just noises that are annoying as fuck. Then they go into a song like Deadwood and Jailbreak. Those songs are, again, more bouncy. It has energy to it. So yeah, they're entertaining. In Deadwood, what I didn't like in that song is that there's a part on the song that the vocals are very distorted. Like it sounds like a lot of auto-tune. And I don't know, it like took away from the song because you could tell that it was like so forced, but they do electronic core, so it makes sense for them. Jailbreak, I thought the chorus on that one was really interesting, really bouncy, and yeah, I liked it. Then you have a song like Bloodshot that starts with like there's like this girl singing something about eating some dinosaurs, and I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's another bouncy track, more electronics. So yeah, it's good. Then you have the last songs on the album are Goldfish, because you have another like interlude. So there's actually 3 interludes. And Goldfish is a song about, you know, it's electronic and some guitars on it, but like something here that also was strange, like the lyrics, like they go like, you are the goldfish and I am the bull. And I'm like, wow, Enter Shikari, you are so fucking deep. I'm like, what the fuck are these lyrics? I'm like, they sound like very like kindergarten. So yeah, the song is entertaining, but the lyrics are cringy as fuck. So yeah, that's that. And then you have the last song, which is Giant Pacific Octopus, I Don't Know You Anymore. And then it has like Giant Octopus Swirling into Infinity, which is like the outer track. So that one, besides having a super long and ridiculous title, it's actually a fun track, and they repeat a lot of like, I don't know you anymore, I don't know you anymore, but it's a decent album closer. So in conclusion with this album, I think it's an enjoyable album. If you're looking for like more guitars, metalcore type of music, this is not the album for you. But if you like electronic music and you like metalcore, this would be an album that you would enjoy. I enjoyed some parts of it, but there's 3 actually negatives that I would say are the bad things about this album. First of all, some cringy as fuck lyrics, like I mentioned. Second of all, like the overuse of kids singing in the choir. And the third one to me would be that I would have wanted more guitars sometimes, because there's some tracks that they have a lot of like electronic, and like a few guitars added to the mix would have made them a little bit more like off for me. So, but besides that, you know, it's an enjoyable album. Like if you liked Enter Shikari before, you will dig this. If you don't like that type of music, you won't like this. So those are my thoughts of Enter Shikari-A Kiss for the whole world. So did you enjoy this album? You didn't like this album? Comment. What are your favorite tracks from this album? And of course, if you like the videos that I'm putting out, do not forget to give me a like. And do not forget to subscribe. I have more content on the way. So until next time, this is Hector, the Shield on the Couch, and I'll see you right here on the couch. Thank you, and good night.